Hello students, welcome to the next class of science. Students, in previous class I was teaching chapter 17 forest and so many topics we covered in the previous class. Now let us see the next important topic. One question is here. Do people live in the forest? Yes, people from the different tribes live in the forest and these people are dependent upon the forest for food, water, shelter and medicines. Now, next important question is why forests are called dynamic living entity? Students, you know that all the organisms, whether they are plants or animals, depend on each other and help each other to survive in the forest. Okay, means herbivores depends on the plants for their food, carnivores depends on the herbivores. Okay, and the decaying matter of the dead animals, plants and their excreta enables the growth of more plants by providing them with adequate nutrients to grow. The decomposer decay the dead matter in the forest and support the growth of plants. Hence, forests are called dynamic living entity. Students, what happens when plants and animals will die or the product of the plants and animals will convert into the nutrients by the help of microorganism, and this nutrients is used by the plants for the growth and development. Means in the forest, producer, herbivores, carnivores and decomposer play important role. Okay, means they all dependent on each other. Okay, so forests are called dynamic living entity. Okay students, now next important question is how forests prevent floods and soil erosion. We know that forests act as a natural absorber and allow the rainwater to seep into the earth. As a result, the water table of the area near the forest is high. Forests control the flow of water and prevent flood. Okay, this is because the plants and trees prevent the rainwater from directly flowing away. In this way, forests allow a regulated supply of water to the nearby stream. Also, the roots of the plants binds the soil and prevent heavy rainfall away from the flowing it away. Hence, they also prevent the soil erosion. Let us understand with the help of figure how forests prevent soil erosion. Students, trees prevent soil erosion by holding soil particles together through their root system. Okay, so wind or water is not able to bring about the soil erosion. Okay, students, now next question is here, how forests prevent pollution? Firstly, forests are a rich source of oxygen. Hence, the air in and around the forest is always fresh and clean. Forests prevent strong winds or dust storm from flowing in the area. The area surrounding the forest generally have a cool climate and receive a good amount of rainfall. The forest also absorb loud sound of the vehicles on the highway nearby and hence prevent noise pollution in the areas around the forest. Now let us see next important topic, how forests preserve the water cycle. Students, you know that plants release excess of water through their leaves by the process of transpiration. Okay, and in this process water is released as water vapors in the atmosphere. Okay, so forest increases the water vapors content in the atmosphere and these water vapors condense and form clouds, which leads to increased rainfall in the area. Okay, and this rainwater gets into the ground and increases the underground water levels. So, forest preserve the water cycle also, and forest also maintain the groundwater level. Okay, students, now let us see next important topic, significance of forest. Forests are a natural habitat of a wide variety of animals and plants. They help in regulating the amount of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. They prevent global warming by keeping the air clean as they take in all the carbon dioxide. Okay, they regulate the water cycle on the earth. They prevent air, water, land and noise pollution in some or the other way. They are a rich source of different products that are used by human beings like fruits and vegetables, wood, raw materials for different industries like paper, wood, etc. Medical product we get from the forest. Okay, another product like latex, gum, resins, honey, wax, spices, oil, bones and fur. So many product we get from the forest. You can see in the figure. These are the product which we get from the forest. Okay, students. Now, what is afforestation? Okay, afforestation means plantation of trees is called afforestation. And what is deforestation? It is the cutting down of trees on a large scale is called deforestation. Okay, students, if we cut the trees, then many animals and plants lost their natural habitat. Okay, being unable to find a suitable environment to live, they may die or become extinct eventually. So, what will be the result of deforestation? Deforestation result in loss of biodiversity. Okay, it will lead to changes in the climate. Without any trees, the water cycle gets disturbed and the soil dries out. Okay, students, it will lead to increased air pollution because trees absorb greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and increases the oxygen level in the atmosphere. Okay, and it can lead to increased floods as the trees will no longer be there to regulate a steady flow of the water. So these are the harmful effect of the deforestation. So students, forests need to be protected from the indiscriminate felling of the trees. Okay, by some ways we can prevent deforestation. For example, by afforestation method. Okay, and by preventing overgrazing, and we can protect the forest from the forest fire. So these are the some ways by which we can protect the forest. Okay, students. Now your chapter completed. I hope all of you understood the chapter. Thank you.